We're at the top of Hoffman Park looking at a scenic panorama of River Falls, Wisconsin. You can see the entire town is Main Street down there is located in this big huge valley. So this is part of the Kinnickinnick River Valley. The reason the valley is here is primarily due to the meandering and downcutting of the Kinnickinnick River. Prior to the Ice Age, the Kinnickinnick River was most likely meandering on top of bedrock such as the St. Peter Sandstone, and you can even see the St. Peter Sandstone road cut over there on Highway 65. So we're kind of at the top of that, at the level of that top house. So obviously the river was at a much higher elevation way back when, since we're standing on the topmost extent of the St. Peter Sandstone now. Later, the glaciers arrived in what is now Hudson, Wisconsin, and this budding valley would have been filled with glacial sediments. The Kinnickinnick River would have looked a lot different back then, as braided streams raged over what is now gently flowing streams such as the South Fork. So if you can see way over there is the coal tower. So right behind that is the South Fork of the Kinnickinnick River. So currently the Kinnickinnick River is trying its best to cut through the much harder Prairie du Chien group, which can be seen in Glen Park. So the Prairie du Chien group is composed of dolostone, and it's much harder than that really weak sandstone that you see over there. So you can see this in Glen Park in the southeast corner of River Falls. So here at Glen Park, right below the swinging bridge, you can take a look to the east and see that the Kinnickinnick River is confined to this very narrow gorge. This is because the dolostones of the Prairie du Chien group over here, they're really hard to cut through. On top of the Prairie du Chien dolostones was the St. Peter Sandstone, and so the St. Peter Sandstone is fairly easy to cut through, and so that's why the river can meander back and forth and cut that huge valley. But since these rocks are so hard, the river uses all of its energy just to cut down through the rocks so that it can cut to base level. So base level is just the lowest point a river can cut down to. So in this case, the Kinnickinnick River is cutting down so that it can get to the Mississippi River, which is much lower in elevation than we are here at River Falls.